Alright, so how you all doing, boys? Hope you're doing well in today's video with what's probably going to be one of the final DIANE showcases. I feel like we've pretty much gone ahead and used most of the teams she's like viable on, but this of course is one where like the second you have a taunting unit, using them alongside the Christmas Awaken LILLIA Kyo combo is just so insanely broken. Like these two together, what they can get done is absolutely crazy. If you don't know why the Christmas Awaken LILLIA is so good, it's pretty much entirely through her Holy Relic, which is increases the hero's basic stats by 10% for every debuff effect on the enemy. And then of course, using Kyo's passive to pretty much max that turn one, it is crazy. You'll see the single target damage she can do is absolutely absurd. But of course, we will be using DIANE as the main tank in this team. Usually you'd have her replaced with an Excalibur Arthur or a Trader Meliodas. Either works really, really well. Wouldn't really say one's better than the other. Having the tank is just so good, but at the same time, the amount of damage melee can do is absolutely broken. At this point, you guys know what the DIANE does. We are of course rocking the HP defense set on our DIANE, and then looking at the cosmetics, she is pretty much maxed out. Still haven't actually gone ahead and gotten that costume there. I don't know why that is. We are rocking the Kyo, Christmas Awaken LILLIA, and the Zeldris, all on HP defense builds as well. So as you can see, some pretty good CC. Could be better. Everything isn't like completely min-max, but still an insanely strong team. I would say definitely still in the contending for the best team in the game. Only reason I'd say otherwise is because certain teams with the Valentine's Day Molecular are just so powerful as well. See, she is just such a strong unit. But I mean, yeah, let's jump right into it. Here we go, and let's see it. Our first opponent, a King Chandler. Okay, I honestly haven't seen Chandler used alongside King in a hot minute, that's for sure. Can we actually go ahead and get the kill on King turn one? I mean, actually, I might just go full offensive in this first turn, because if we kill King, we don't really have to worry about like taunting anything and like redirecting any damage from our main units. But even that, like, that's an AoE card on a HP defense set, and look what she's capable of doing. It is just, this team is something else. And like, units like DIANE can be made so good just because like they don't have to do much. As long as they can put up their taunt card, have it up for as many turns as possible, and tank, she doesn't really need to be doing a whole lot more. Her passive is absolutely amazing. The ultimate is pretty good, if I do say so myself. Definitely an ultimate you do need to have with quite a few ult levels before it actually gains like a whole bunch of damage, especially with how tanky some of the units are nowadays. Like units like, you know, the Trader Meliodas, where like he makes your entire team tanky with the second part of his passive. It's absolutely crazy. Let's go 1, 2, and 3. I feel like that should be able to pretty much take care of Chandler. Only reason I chose him over going for Escanor there is because if he puts up the count, I just don't want to have to deal with that one there. At least now he's low enough to the point we can easily finish him off in this next turn. And if you keep a strong flow of just like these LILLIA cards, especially the single target cards, like you just win matches. And like the fact that you can use her on a HP defense set because she has the flood effect and you still get like a crazy amount of damage. Granted, you can use an attack crit set, do just a little bit more damage. It is nowhere near as viable though. Let's see, let's go 1, 2, and I might see if I can finish off the Gotha there. Actually, AoE card might actually finish off the Gotha in all honesty. Let's see, what do we reckon? What do we reckon? I mean, it's gonna get close. Yeah, I honestly should have gone for the AoE there, that's for sure. But I mean, a very easy first match. I would definitely expect this for the rest of the video, unless we verse someone which is like either a crazy amount more of CC, like compared to us, like maybe like some 340,000 kind of CC, or maybe, oh, him having the immunity there is really, really annoying. 1, 2, and 3. Either that, or just like, I don't know, maybe we have some terrible, like, you know, card draw, or maybe like a Valentine's Day Molecular could also take us out, but we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. And I feel like at this point into the global 2nd anniversary, everyone who's been trying to summon for the DIANE has her, and you know, everyone who's played with the DIANE has had it for long enough to kind of like formulate some of their opinions on the unit. And I really want to know what you guys think. If you guys summoned for the DIANE and now have her, do you reckon she was worth, honestly, with the amount of fun I've had with the unit, let alone, also my summons on the banner weren't terrible. I did do an extra like 100 gems off of camera, and just knowing my luck, those were probably the better part of my summons. Granted, we did get a DIANE dupe in like the first 900, and you know, in like the last 100 we got like, what, 2 King dupes and an Eska dupe from memory. So like a crazy amount of festivals in those like final portion. But I mean, I already have all the units 6/6 pretty much, and those King dupes actually got me to the 6/6. So pretty much all we really need now is those DIANEs. But super happy with how the banner went. The only thing really deterring people from actually summoning on her would have been, of course, the there is no solid proof that we have like or should I say there's no like solid confirmation that the slime collab is happening, but we have the assets and whatnot in like the files of like the Milim giving the present as like a login bonus thing, so we all know it's coming, that's for sure. And Global tries to like keep saying like, oh look, it's for a different game and all this other kind of stuff, or I remember them saying something along those lines, and it's just like, no, we're definitely getting a slime rerun, that's for sure. Who do I want to go for here? I mean, with this turn there isn't like a crazy amount we can do. I think I might just go for this here to maximize card draw. Get the dissolve effect on Margaret. It's not like she can't remove it the second she wants to Breath of Bless anyways, but it will also be like a decent amount of damage on it. That's for sure. I always get so surprised at just like, you always see the go the dissolve card get like patience and stuff like that, but like when seeing Lillia do it, it's, oh, a forfeit, I suppose. But yeah, I honestly feel like this is by far my favorite team in the game, by the way. This team here is so insanely powerful, and you'll watch him get the 3 buffs here from Sigurd right off the bat. Yeah, we're about to get absolutely curb stomped. Going second here was so terrible for us. Granted, we could probably bring this back, actually, with the fact that we had the 2 cards there for the Christmas Awaken Lillia. This is the kind of stuff I like to see, but what I was actually going to go ahead and say is I feel like they did a really good job of the Global 2nd anniversary. Obviously, there's just content we've had from the JP version of the game. Can DIANE tank this? Yeah, I didn't really expect her to. But, oh, that actually merges that card as well. Oh, if we could get another single target, that would be enough to save us, please. Oh, perfect. Exactly what we want to see. That pretty much kills Meliodas, which I think wins us the match, but the Global Anniversary, honestly, like, some of the stuff like the Demon boss we got for it, the Baraja, is, I definitely feel like my favorite boss that we've had when it comes to all the Demon bosses. Like, so many of them are just like copy and paste and whatnot, and like, from let alone just like a character design perspective, he's the best looking demon, he is the best played out demon, and he's definitely got like the biggest like jump when it comes to the difficulty, that's for sure. Barn in the back actually not gonna let us finish the match right there, that's for sure. I feel like at this point we can also get rid of his Sigurd if we like. Actually, well, I might actually get rid of Arthur instead. Having that like the debuff effect on us is probably a little bit more annoying. And so yeah, not doing a crazy amount of damage. But yeah, no, Global 2nd anniversary, we are pretty much wrapping it up now. In the, what's probably going to be, by the time you guys are actually seeing this video, we've probably already got the like patch notes for the actual update, but it will be it's a newer lane from memory. We're also getting a Holy Relic for the OG Festival King, which is really, really exciting. Yeah, no, newer lane, I've heard really good things about her, you know, not just another like mid lane unit, which is really, really nice. But other than that, I don't think there's like a crazy amount of content in the update. We are actually getting like a new kind of event format, which is really, really interesting. There is like a whole bunch of like little things here and there, which I'm honestly really surprised, like for something that isn't like a, like, you know, festival or anything like that. I know I just said there wasn't like a crazy amount of stuff, but there's definitely a decent bit. I'm probably just saying that after, you know, we've had Festival King release, we've had the, you know, Festival Trader Meliodas release, and now we're here having Festival DIANE release. It all feels like it's just gone so fast. But let's see, with these 2 single target cards here, the card draw on our side has been just absolutely absurd. We'll be able to wrap up Iron here, and with that, Sigurd's not going to really be able to kill anyone. There we go. I'm surprised we didn't actually get a forfeit a little sooner. I mean, with his barn dying, actually, I feel like we might get it. Hey, who knows? Maybe we can wrap up today's video with like 4 forfeits. That'd be ideal. There's our second. Let's see if we can do it. And I feel like the main things I'm kind of waiting for from Grand Cross at the moment is, well, pretty much just 2 units, in all honesty. I'm waiting for a light type male. I really, really, really hope we don't get the light type Elizabeth. I just don't want to see another Goddess Liz after what the last one did to the game. She's still used in teams to this day, and like I actually ended up throwing one of the previous videos. Actually, I think 2 of the previous videos, just because like I attacked into a 6/6 counter and just got absolutely mopped for it. And I forget what the second one was, but the unit is just so annoying. I don't understand how people think it's fun to play. Like, I know it can be maybe like one of the only units you have built, but still, man, come on. It's year 2 of Global. It's almost 3 years on the JP version, and you're still using Goddess Liz. That couldn't be me, that's for sure. And other than the light type male, I really want a unit that kind of gives us like the same effect as the Miguelto, which just making the Deer raid a whole lot easier. Like, don't get me wrong, I can, you know, clear the 3rd floor of Deer every single week without fail. Don't get me wrong, it definitely does take a little while just because there's so much RNG involved in actually, you know, getting the like wheel effect right. We have to use the blue card, then the red card, then the green card to kind of like keep things going. Just a Ragnarok character that has the passive of being able to cycle that regardless their type is exactly what we need. I don't know, maybe it could be Fenrir, or there is also that other chick from the trailer, but honestly, I don't remember like if there's too many more Ragnarok characters to go. Obviously, they can just like implement more with the story, but I am mainly talking from the trailer sense, and we just went through that match so fast. And let's see our final victim of the video, and here she is. Goddesses alongside DIANE and Trader Melly. Going through this revive is always such a hassle. I think, actually, while she hasn't got the taunt up, I might just go full send on DIANE, just so we can get as much damage. But at the same time, I'd really like the taunt up of our own. Why not? We'll go for it. Melly just has so much kill power that I feel like, oh no, really? I'm not even mad that like I fell for the evasion food, but the fact you're using evasion food and Goddess Liz in the same team, oh come on, man. You surely not, right? If only there was a face cam, and that's probably like an on-running joke. I was meant to get the face cam ages ago, and things have all been delayed, stuff like that. But you could just see the amount of disappointment on my face in this guy. But come on, Spurkly. Melly doing absolutely no damage to us. Love to see that. I'm hoping I can break the shield with these two there, and then we can get the merger with the DIANE taunts. Once again, the level 1 taunt lasting 2 turns actually saving us here. Okay, yeah, sweet. Breaks the shield. I honestly reckon we might be able to kill DIANE, or at least proc the revive. Yeah, no. That single target card is definitely getting the job done. And I mean, I feel like DIANE, like, with how good she is most of the time, and with how many like AoE units are in the meta, you end up having DIANE soaking up all this damage, and then your 2 side units have just taken so much, and it gets to the point where like you're more so worried about them, which like I feel like is half the reason why she works so well with King, creating those barriers. Gives those side characters that extra survivability that they can really need. His shield, man, come on, right? We have no way of removing that either. Ugh. Actually, no, this is absolutely fine. I'm gonna go for this here. Why not? If I'm not mistaken, the Christmas Awaken LILLIA ult removes buffs from all enemies. So, I mean, we're gonna see in a moment if I'm actually correct. Removes buffs from all enemies. Yeah, exactly what we want. Hoping he doesn't know that and doesn't remove the ultimate cage. It looks like that's what he's going for now. So, oh well, we can stall out the Elizabeth ultimate. It is what it is. It's 6/6. It's not even worth like risking attacking into it. Yeah, he knows. He knows how it works. Ugh, that's so annoying. Not like we could have had the taunt up anyway because our own DIANE was stunned and whatnot. Move those two there, and then we'll go ahead and do that one as well. Okay, sweet. I think that at that point that's GG's. Did I actually? Oh no, I don't think I gave myself enough slots to. Oh yeah, okay, no. We had enough slots to draw in the 2 ultimates. Yeah, that is GG's. Can we get another forfeit? Maybe I was aiming for 4, but this would only be 3 from memory. Still trying to live. Actually, I mean, don't get me wrong, he could still win this match. We don't have like a crazy amount of kill power with this team. Let's see, we'll go remove buff. 1 and 2. Why not? We're gonna hold on to the Gear Ultimate. We don't really need it. It's not like not the craziest amount of value in the world. Go for that one there. I feel like we can. Oh yeah, we're easily gonna be able to kill the DIANE with that single target card. And then hoping, I mean, whoever this goes for, we should be fine regardless. Melly was definitely the better pick there. With the amount of Ignites, we pretty much finish him off. Can we please get the forfeit? I really want to stay to those 3 forfeits, but there we go. What a good way to wrap up the video. There we go, and that just about does it for today's video. Honestly, if you guys have seen this team before, you kind of expect it to do really well regardless of who the 3rd unit is. I could actually probably do like, I've done videos in the past where I kind of just like use a team and like, or most of the time it's use a unit and all my favorite teams for the unit, but I feel like I could use this team here and just go through like a plethora of units for this like 3rd slot. But I mean, that just about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I did, that's for sure. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.